Alright, hello everybody, Sprocket here from Keep a Copacetic Gaming, and I am back in Outer Worlds 2. We're gonna continue on. And let hilarity ensue.
That helmet. You think it's fun? What can I do for you?
Okay. Alright, well I think I am basically done here. Okay. I was looking it up online. I think I did. I know I said I was going to potentially redo that last little quest I just did. But I was looking it up online. I think I pretty much got the same result no matter what. So I'm just going to carry on. Do I have any? Damage skills with explosive skill. Okay, well, might as well not even bother using the keys on that one. That's neat, but I don't have anything in explosives. Yeah, I don't want to pay 1,000 bits for that. Okay, I've already looked at all those then.
Commander, over here.
Yeah, we need to watch your video, don't we?
Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in... might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the others got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. would you watch the message with me?
Do I have to?
Suppose I am. He's a good friend of mine, or at least he was. I missed him. But I weren't under any presumptions that our friendship would last the moment our unit was dissolved, or we otherwise parted ways. If something's wrong, I ain't in any position to fix it. True. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Yeah. Why do I have to do everything? You do it. It's your thing.
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hid it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? I don't even know how to answer that. I thought I might be able to see him again when all this was over, but I can't. All I can think to do now is get moving. Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
This cheaply produced light emitter projects two-dimensional images in three-dimensional space to encourage passersby to exchange currency for goods and or services provided by the Anti's Choice Corporation. Such advertisements typically promise hyperbolic advertisements over previous product iterations. Alright. There's a wait option? Huh. When did that come? That must have been in an update. Okay.
moment of your time, Commander.
I think I'll take that one. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again. That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision. I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the order back on its intended path. Do appreciate it, Commander.
Okay, so I can do 2 of these. I don't think... I'm hoping that this doesn't fuck with the companion quest if I have Marisol and Inez with me. Yeah. Okay, so... meet with Ruth. Alright. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So there's something here. Oh. Well, hello. What do we have here? A little hidey hole? Well, don't mind if I do. Ooh, corrosive mine.
This graft ain't playing well with the cold. My whole damn arm's asleep.
Well, you do have a lizard strapped to your arm. Well, oh, well, I guess not strapped to your arm. Your arm is literally made out of a lizard.
I find your proposed time frame leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us. I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
Okie dokie.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
inconclusive at present. Potential causes for weakened snowpack include mortar fire, a crashed ship, perhaps even a small rift developing near the peak.
Architect, preserve me from guesswork. I want more concrete answers before the week is out. This cannot happen again.
I do recall a frantic scout filing a report predicting this eventuality. Perhaps a reviewing of his statistics may yield a full explanation.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire. Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours. Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Oh yeah, there's something weird going on at Laplace's garden.
Only the finest place on this ice ball. Words aren't sufficient to capture its many quality attributes. Best you observe it yourself. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
Mind the gap. Oh, they really missed out on the opportunity to get that nice snow crunch.
Your efficiency has improved my efficiency.
What? I haven't... Okay, I haven't done anything, though. Your efficiency has improved my efficiency. Yes. I feel like I'm missing some... There's a creature bounty I missed. Oh, something's awfully creaky. Ooh. Wow, just randomly 569 bits just laying out there? Okay. I'll take it. Huh.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away?
That's actually a really good point. Well, I don't think... Who can I... I know who I can bring. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I had not considered that. Yeah, because I'm trying to end the ceasefire with that. Okay, yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna swap quests then. In fact, actually, I'll save here just in case. That way I can back up. Okay. Journal. Whew. So this way.
Have you received your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning. Oh,
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
yes.
Yes. Okay, so...
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of ursopods in the area.
Ursopods in the area. Ursopod. Sounds like a Pokemon. Ursopod.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
It appears we've dealt with all of them. Oh, that was a close one.
Oh, thank God you did not get mad at me accidentally shooting you. Yay. Thank you, dude.
Please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free, and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock?
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then, why should they not have been installed here?
Not an issue of ammunition or targeting calculation capacity. Is it because of the low ambient temperature on Cloister?
Very astute. The ambient temperature is indeed below a critical threshold at all times, yet the Protectorate ignored our warnings repeatedly.
Instances like this, are they reason for the Great Schism?
Correct. At every turn we tried to guide them with logic and reason, but they could not see past their own hubris. Thank the Architect we are no longer exposed to such.
Another object, just gone. Nothing.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the authorization.
It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift. Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been ineffective thus far. I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena?
As luck would have it.
Wait. Actually, this isn't some jest. You'll have to forgive me for not taking your assertion at face value. Perhaps a demonstration. For science, of course.
You dare doubt me?
All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted.
But in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating. Oh, damn it. Reverted to its previous state. Failing of the device, or the inevitable effect of the passage of time. Perhaps the Architect has imposed certain limits on the rifts. Open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations.
I thought there was more to pick up here.
Again, it reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change. Is that indicative of the properties of the rift or of the device? Failed? Hurry! Assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings. Reverted again! Infuriating!
Maybe one more time.
Failed? Hurry! Assistant, activate the monitoring equipment and take readings.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift, but it's...
Again, it has reverted. Timing seems similar to the last state change. But is that an architect above? That was incredible. That small, portable device changed the state of the rift anomaly in an instant. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted to it, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology. That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn. Would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing and examine the inner workings? No, forget I asked. What a preposterous question. Thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about, and to try and fit into our current theoretical framework. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding of the universal equation.
Okay, so I need to head this way. Are these power generators? Oh yeah, that's a power generator. I'm sure it's safe to stand here.
Ain't this Az's meeting place? No sense coming here without her.
Okay, not going that way. You know what? I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna continue on. Well, they meant well. No. So they killed each other.
I seriously question the structural integrity of that bridge.
Oh, what could go wrong, Marisol? This thing's alive. Yeah, this thing's alive. It wasn't alive.
Check your scope.
You bitch. Yeah, and your healing gas is all the way down there. God damn it. Load, you bastard! Jesus!
Lay down fire. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Standing by to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Give me. Where's the health pack?
Back and scan. I have a fix on their weaknesses. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I'll be fine.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Where did you jump off the bridge? Ugh. Okay. Okay. She says she questions the stability of this bridge, but I don't know why. Guess I'll find out. Huh. I mean... Is that... Okay, I don't have to fight them fucking Manosaurs again. Okay. So, yep, that almost killed me.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Alright, so there's got to be a way across that without having to deal with that. I just decided to brute force it, which I actually just may do again. Because who cares?
Commander, you're bleeding.
Okie dokie then. What the fuck? I wasn't bleeding. I was poisoned to death. Welcome in, sweet. Welcome in. Ah.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
I should have just ran. Wait a minute. The time dilation. No, that would keep me in it faster. Or faster, longer. Longer. Okay, that worked. And a little bit better this time, too. Maybe there is some liquid there. Oh, fuck. You know what? That thing's not worth it. I'm not doing this again. That thing's not worth it.
I spied some books with interesting covers in your room, Marisol. Don't suppose you ever lend them out?
Oh, you'd hardly be interested, dear. They're about Gaussian functions, atomical electrodynamics, very few illustrations. Not for lay people.
I don't know. That electrodynamics one sounds like a page-turner. Always found the volatility of minute fundamental forces fascinating during the science classes of my medical training.
Well, well, it appears I've misreckoned you, dear. Please borrow whatever tickles your academical fancy. I've a book on gravitational effects on ballistics you might find riveting.
And useful. I wouldn't mind learning more about them Gaussian functions, too. Good bunk time reading. Appreciate it, Marisol.
That was such a backhanded compliment. You're just too dumb to understand this. Jesus. That was a little uncalled for, Marisol. You know what? I'm gonna ignore this too, because I did find out that if I'm not careful, I can screw up a companion quest. Oh, wait a minute. I might mind it messing up this one too. Welcome in, sweet. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah, did I find the place? No, I haven't. But I've got to go through here to get to there. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the ship. How you doing, sweet? Go to the incognito. I'm gonna swap out people. Because I have a feeling that if I do the order wrong, I will mess up her companion quest, and then I'll mess up Marisol's companion quest. Or actually, I'll mess up being able to get the order and the Auntie's choice to work together. Alright, so Marisol and take out Inez. I'll take Niles. Ugh.
Heard that rift near the archive has destabilized. Must be a sign. The Protectorate's latest action clearly runs counter to the plan. Mark my supposition. It's only a matter of time until we're called upon to take back the archive.
Agent, I have a message for you.
Hmm? Me?
On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
They added in forehead wrinkles. She has a very expressive forehead then. So I believe Vicar Allen may also be expecting me. I'm doing alright. I can't complain. Been working on my taxes today as best I can.
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Artificer Laureate.
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview. Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
You know, from the other playthrough I had before I restarted, her saying nothing in the garden is just out of nowhere is concerning. And the fact that you tell me that your head honcho is spending more time away from her duties is also concerning.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
Oh my god. This is the Avatar. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters: science and progress.
How high are you? This is... Yeah, okay, yeah. Something's fucked up going on here. All very respectable goals. Order should be commended for its foresight. I'm impressed you managed to say all that with a giant silver spoon in your mouth. Oh. Oh. Should I?
It may seem like I'm speaking from a position of luxury and privilege, but it is a privilege the Order hopes to share with all one day. But now, I fear I have kept you long past an ideal duration. May all your problems precede solutions.
Don't check on that silver spoon. Something tells me I'm about to fuck this place up.
Yeah. Time to see if the rumors about this place are true.
I thought that was a fucking TV with legs there for a second. God, what a hat. Helmet. Face thing? Yeah.
A scientician's surplus. No more than what you need.
That is such a dapper mustache. And the little top hat.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
Okay. Straightforward, I like it.
Either you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me to interfere with your decision-making process.
That is a hell of a mustache, dude.
Please peruse with discernment.
Please peruse with discernment. Incredible hatchling. Oh, goddamn.
You are here for a reason? It's there in the name. Surplus.
It's there in the name, surplus. Why are you... You know, that's a good point.
Of course you would.
Why aren't you even selling any of this stuff if you have an active war going on? Ugh. Da, da, da.
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. I'd say it's about as likely as a sprat learning the polka. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckoning, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before.
You're tired of people? What happened now?
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Stupid BS at work. From where they have you working the multiple jobs. Compound round, concussive mines. Explosive grenades. Heavy rounds only 178. If we play a drinking game and the keywords were deductible and choice plan, we'd be drunk in the first hour. Oh, wait. Are you dealing with people that you... Is that like normal? Are you dealing with that from like normal people, or is that like for people that work where you work? Did that make sense? No, so it's just a bunch of people asking about the deductible and their choice plan. Okay. Everybody's so damn peaceful here. They're so happy. There's a war literally right outside their door, and they don't give a shit. Weird. Not a care in the world. Sir?
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
You got a problem with my secretions?
Oh, just passing time by calculating high probability diametrics within an error margin of 0.05. I'm waiting for the results of a rather exciting prediction, you see. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates. None taken. Oh, but now I've forgotten to introduce myself properly, haven't I? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
You have a lot of fancy titles too, just can't remember them at the moment.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance? Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happened upon these chapels and recovered these logs, I would most certainly be interested in their contents. By my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. You have that. 4. No more, no less.
What if I find 5?
Chapel should have at least 1 somewhere inside. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
You know what? Okay, so there's some information I need to find for that then. Huh. A war going on and I'm able just to pick stuff up for free?
What a lamentable state of affairs.
What a lamentable state of affairs. Okay, yeah, I can hack that.
I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
There's a war.
War? Not with the corporatists, surely. That seems to have calmed down, for the moment at least. Oh, you must mean our little ideological dispute with the Protectorate. Piffle. My dear pupil, that is nothing but distraction. The real war is happening here, inside the garden. We are battling for humanity's future, and victory balances on a knife's edge. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. I tend to people's philosophical needs and leave the management of the garden to others.
Oh! I really want...
And purloin from you such a perfect opportunity to serve the plan? I wouldn't dare cogitate on it.
What the
Besides, I don't know the first thing about such repairs. Why, I'd be more apt to electrocute myself than anything else.
Through the plan, all things are possible, right?
Through the plan, yes. Yes, I dare say you're right. This must be the true intention.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
behind
restart
our
this,
meeting.
but this is gonna be hilarious.
Stand back now and observe the proficiency of a true disciple of the plan.
Are you setting it on fire? No.
I think she's still breathing. Ugh. It's steaming.
Oh, that was great. No, she's dead. She's dead. Oh, okay, that was good for a laugh.
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace's garden is treating you well. In what manner can I assist you?
Oh, wait, where did this come from? One of the automechs that handles food distribution tripped on a box. Started babbling about fish, plankton, sea greens, and protein from the sea over and over. Just repeating a list of Garden's food stores. Quick memory rights seemed to correct the error. Okay. I don't know why that was important for me to read, but okay. Alright. Let's go help this person out.
What a lamentable state of affairs. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair. Nevertheless, one must persist. I knew you had a knowledgeable look about you. That would be wonderful. Thank you, dear. There's a panel just here. I will supervise from a respectable distance, but know that I am with you in theory, like the architect's own guiding hand.
Oh, God. Piss off, you sanctimonious prick. Dangerously curious. Curiosity often gets the best of you. When hacking the terminals and other pieces of tech, you often waste a bypass shunts. I'm gonna reject it.
And so there was light. My sincerest thanks. I will be sure to extol your virtues to the laureates the next time we speak. And here, a little treat for your effort.
Yay, thank you, I think. How kind. This place is so fancy, and yet you have porta potties. Okay, some things I can take and some things I can't. What the hell? Make up your mind, game.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Both, probably. Personal.
Expand on that for me.
Oh, God. I like stealing things. Second thought, can we just skip to the complimentary water?
You will not remain trapped in a state of ignorance for long. All the answers you seek will be revealed in time through hard work and dedication.
Why do I feel like I was just insulted?
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered. Come now. Don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can only imagine how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia. Especially in the middle of a war. And so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth. Appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my vacillating morale. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediately? Who do you work for, little mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
What the fuck is going on? What did I just walk into?
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I
I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
And here we go.
The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
They're fucking giving them ADD meds. That is like a person with ADD taking ADD meds.
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? So you've heard of us? Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor. Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that. Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those working in water reconditioning. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
The gold monocle? The opposite of an eye patch? Okay, you know, I'm gonna buy that because I want to see what that does or looks like.
highly restricted. Keep moving.
Okay. Oh no, I have to use the stairs. My poor knees.
Agent, over here.
Yes.
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Which lead to the dreaded sigma of probability distributions.
Probability distributions. Come on, man, I'm just gonna poke around here. Oh, that's free, so I'll take it. War theory is chaos theory? Does war actually have a theory? Excuse me.
A visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted. But
The
I
fuck?
suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
Wow, okay.
What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support. Which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia. Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted. I cannot allow just anyone to wander into Ruth's quarters. But there is something you could do to prove yourself worthy. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there. From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you.
Fair enough.
If the Order could predict the future infallibly, my mentors would be alive. Seers become less accurate the more specific and more distant the prediction. All that aside, you shall need the Order's trust if you wish to see Ruth. This task will allow that. Journey to Newton. Eliminate the cultists to a person. Then we may speak of getting you an audience with Ruth. Newton contains the Six Pillars Chantry, which was one of the first temples founded after Arcadia's colonization. It's over 100 years old. The cultists are likely profaning it. But even if they aren't, I don't want them there. Our loss of Newton is symbolic. If we cannot protect it, how can we protect Arcadia? I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Probably best to mention this to Asa before we smear blood all over Newton.
Okay. Can I fast travel from here? Please say yes. Yay, I can. Okay, where is Asa?
I'm not just saying this because I take great joy in the killing of those who have betrayed me, but we should find some glorious dawn camps so I can send a message to my old friend.
Such as?
What about it?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Okay. You have a hammer. I do not wish to discuss it. Discuss it. Okay, you know what? I'll take Neil's. Well, actually, take Valerie and Asa. Yeah, Asa. Because I'm going to go do this one real quick. Yeah, I'll go with stun. Alright, let's do the Asa thing real quick. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, I think I timed that right to not get hurt. Woohoo!
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Corneal frostbite be damned. What about testicular torsion? Ugh. Okay. So continue this way, and I'll get to her meeting spot.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the Archive.
ENIAC has likely been sorting out their logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it. Imbeciles.
You think they would say, I didn't see that till it was too fucking late. Tanked damn mine to the face. Wait a minute. Oh. No. What the? Okay, I'm here. I would be easier to go to fucking Cloister. Actually, I might just do that. Oh wait, that's right. They're gonna wind up disappearing from or coming back out from a rift, like they did on the other on Cloister or Praetor. Cloister.
Emergency protocols ready. Huh, I wonder if scrappers are Auntie's choice or protectorate members that have become addicted to adrenotime, or if they're both. Nope, can't make that. So much damage. I forgot how much loot there was through here. Oh, this is Marisol's thing. Okay, let's go open up this rift and pull these people out and have to kill them. What a fucking...
Alright. That has got to be by far probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. Oh, they're separate. Wait, no, there's not. What the fuck? Okay. Ah, fucking A. Who am I killing? Oh, these are scrappers. Wait a minute, are these the scrappers that are supposed to be attacking, Marisol's friend? Is this where I'm going? Is this a back half to that? I think this is. Earl discovered. Oh, this is something else. Oh, I am getting close to the comm, though. Half frozen, half crushed, and all dead. Despite the obvious cause of death, it seems like the Menacer obviously died fighting. Closer inspection reveals blood on its mandibles and a bulge in its throat. Possible strike whatever foreign object it is. You move the protector pistol. It's still in the grip of a trooper's dismembered hand. You suspect he won't be needing the pistol anymore. You pocket it and sever more useful materials. Yay. So this is a close range weapon. Which is funny that it has a scope. Bitch. What are we killing? Hmm. Hmm. Code is armor, protector, warden. Dung. They've been eating a lot of people. Okay, must have been the Mega Mantisaur nest. Something tells me I'm gonna be needing this one. Okay, not that way, so it's through the cave. Oh, I wonder if
Glorious dawn encampment ahead. Wonder if they'll be happy to see me.
Doubtful. Don't they have a kill war out on you? Have you been too crazy even for them?
My brothers and sisters, the architect has honored us with this divine rift. In the name of the architect, we are tasked with defending this glorious gateway from the heathens and ne'er-do-wells who would see its magnificence sullied. Remember, any who die defending the rift, the greatest of the architect's creations, will find
friendly company. They're mine.
Well.
The rifts are a gift to hasten our perfection.
Huh. Guns blazing or not? I mean, I'm not all that sneaky. Though I guess I could.
Death to those who would keep the masses in darkness.
Sequencing attack strategy.
Damn it.
First weapon tried.
Not as many as I thought there'd be. I was just thinking, I wonder if they... Since I got the base here, I wonder if that means I'm gonna have to go to Cloister. Or, Praetor now. If they reverse them. And there's the communication device. There's supposed to be a rift here. Exactly what they just said. I see no rift. Alright. I think that's everybody here. Seems that way anyway. Oop, not everything though. Oh, there is a rift. What did you... Did it kill a mantisaur? I don't think I got the helmet. Oh, it looks like I did. Okay, rift residue. Entry 208. The rift is mesmerizing in its beauty. The undulating way it moves and flows, the sinuous way it twists and turns. I find my inner self moved by it in ways I cannot articulate. I'll return tomorrow to observe it further. Yesterday, while on standby, I spent the entire day transfixed by it. I neither ate nor drank. I simply gazed into the depths. 10. I know we aren't supposed to go near it. We're supposed to wait until we are expressly permitted to cross over. But I can no longer restrain myself. Tonight, during my allotted hour watch, I shall embrace the architect at long last. Well. I mean, the only thing that did was just kill you, dude.
Finally. Maybe now I can get to the truth of this kill order nonsense. I just need to check our comms device for a coded message from my old acquaintance, Severin. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I sent a reply telling him to meet me here on Cloister. It's not too far and should be safe. I'm certain as soon as I talk to Severin, I'll be able to figure this all out. No matter how I turn this over in my mind, I find no answers. Perhaps their faith failed them, and they succumbed to greed, sold us out for some measly bits.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm about to use the restroom real quick. Okay, I am back.
I can't, but I'm fairly confident he wouldn't. If he did, he'll die like the rest of them. Then I'd truly be at a loss, with no idea how to get back in the Dawn's good graces. If we're so deeply infiltrated, I'm certain our leader will have gone to ground. Such as?
Okay. Alrighty, so journal, rendezvous with her old friends. Cannot fast travel at this time. Why? Okay. Just gonna meet with her friend, then go clear out the other glorious Dawn camp. Or did I just do that? Did I just do that? No, I have not. Thought I did, so there's two of them here. That's fine. I'll take them both out. Or I'll take the other one out too. Yeah. Alright, Ozzy, you ready to possibly be betrayed? Oh, you're not.
You, I don't know you, but you, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it. Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
Yep.
Yes. There are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Maybe I deserve to be. I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die. I'm sorry, Asa.
Absolutely not. We don't need his help. We should just kill him and get on with the Sentinel killing. If we die, at least I'll be taking a great many of them with us. You make a compelling argument. No need to waste our time killing yet more faceless cogs in the Protectorate machine. As fun as that may be.
But you're basically just asking me whether I'd like to be killed by you or the Sentinels. Because when they figure it out, they'll execute me. That gin must have muddled my gray matter more than I thought. I'd have sworn there was no way out of this, but what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Thank you. And thank you, Asa. I thought I was dead.
What an idiot. I can't believe I thought of him as a friend.
Okay. Well, I don't know really what I should tell her. Say nothing. Oh, wait.
I can't believe she betrayed us. And the whole of the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system. We don't need to worry about their systems. My parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms.
Oh, that's right. He said there were sentinels. Okay. Alright, so I need to do this. I thought I just fell to my death.
The Oracle Laureate hoped that sending me into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is... emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more, but their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Hello, Valerie. What is going on down here? Is the door out? Okay, so there's a bunch of loot here. Okay, so what did the elevator go to then? And then there's that upstairs part too. Where's this? What the f... This chamber was built in honor of the exemplars who discovered the correct chemical composition for the ultra-durable potassium glass used for the main archive monitor. Potassium glass? Wait, can you actually make glass out of potassium?
Hello, layperson.
I didn't know there was actually some... Wait. Wait.
Hello, layperson.
Just a random person here? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Well, not as bad as I thought it was. She just got landed on. Wow. Poor disciple just got fucking beamed from the sky. Alright, map. So I need to go this way. I'm gonna ignore Auntie's choice. Okay. Oh. Goddamn, another minefield.
Standing by with life support. Commencing combat-related actions.
Asa, come on.
Enemy spot.
We're going this way.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
This might sting.
Fortifying with teammate vitals.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Okay, I really figured there'd be more in here. It's not. Wait, is that a... Dink. Another burst assault rifle. Okay. So you've got to clear out the cultists from here.
The Rift modulator, recently acquired from Praetor, will allow us to proceed.
Ooh. Oh no, that's a different hacking mechanic. Okay. I wonder what would happen if I would have brought the Alza with me in there. I guess I could save and find out.
Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand. She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me. My psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance. You remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways, ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life. Family. Or so I thought. Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me now. They're all I have left. It's hard to explain, but outside of the lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much simpler. I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing but a purposeless existence. I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've better things to do than whatever this is.
Okay. Good lord, a bleak home you have, or had, sir. Very humble. Very sad. Very bleak. Alright, might as well not even bother holding back, to be honest, because I'm supposed to kill all of them.
Confronting threat. Restoring baseline quantifiers. Maintaining stamina.
Either restore my life or avenge my death. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Commander's vital stock.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being. More validate Commander. Inhibiting.
Get the fuck off me, you big bastard!
Promoting teammate action.
Thank you.
Administering.
I knew I was going.
This unit.
Sharpen up. Hostiles.
Alright. Fuck. Okay. So there's a lot more up here than I thought there would be. Guns blazing it is.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
God damn it, hit your shots.
Inhibiting.
Non-friendly life form detected.
Is there anybody? Are they shooting from behind? No.
Commander, you are dying, which is not advised at this time.
All right, you. How do I get to you? How do I get to you so I can kill you? How do I get to you so I can fucking kill you? You son of a whore. Fuck you and the mother that birthed you.
Emergency protocols ready. Commander, you are dying. Commander's vital stats have been emergency
Oh, that definitely used a lot of weapons. Or a lot of ammo. Pick up the loot. Oh yeah, this thing's supposed to be like a moon, isn't it? They hollowed out the moon for their supercomputer. I'll take that. Now I can actually explore this place. Thank God for an auto top. Get rid of that uranium poisoning. It has come to my attention that a certain amount of ruckus has occurred over the seating in the chantry. While it is true that studies have found those occupying the third pew reliably perform 0.1526% better than others in their cohort, you may not allow our personal desires to succeed to create strife within the whole. Therefore, effective immediately, every seer will maintain a rotational roster for their lecture and laboratory participants, ensuring each person receives a co-equal 3.14 hours in those pews before any individual is allowed to repeat. This rotation shall be continued ad infinitum. Infinitum. There we go. Infinitum. Should put an end to the rational number of conflicts.
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
Such as?
Don't worry about the Sentinels. We'll kill them or die gloriously in the attempt. But we should try to survive long enough so that I can make Dagmar pay.
Presumably.
You may hide your loyalty behind jests, but I know you'll sacrifice yourself if it means helping me. Even if I have to force you to.
Wow, okay. Rude. Heavy machine gun. Oh. Medical is 7. I think I needed a hack of 9. Either hack or lockpick of 9 for that one quest with Marisol. This person had a name. Didn't even talk to him. Didn't even attempt to talk to him. Oh, I might not actually be done here yet. This morning I found Proctor turning, cryptically slumped before his desk, an enigmatic look on his face. Proctor has said, "You appear really negative today. What is the root of this dour expression?" "It is my book of equations," he replied. "It says it is of absolutely no value, because it suffers from a plethora of problems. It has no solutions." What? Oh, that is easy to solve, I said with a smile. "Just remind it that for every 2 negative things it tallies about itself, the rest of us only see a positive equivalent." That's a math joke. 2 negatives make a positive. be getting ready. Time for me to call it. Ooh. So what, I could have... Oh, I guess I could have snuck in. Huh, yeah, I could have. Oh well, I just went in guns blazing. Fuck it. Kill them all. You know what? Breakdown. The music boxes, actually music boxes are a lot. Oh. They're worth a lot of money. Okay, crafting again. Oh, I can make the Raptidon bite? Oh wait, there's a lap. Oh, this would have been a good vantage point to actually start shooting them from. Sealed. Why are you sealed? Huh. How do you get the incendiary perk? Or incendiary shell? I think this might be part of the main quest. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Okay. I guess I can't get up there. Okay. Well, what's in here? People can make spaceships that can fly through fucking space, and they still have to use outhouse. Okay. Plasma cutter, okay. There's definitely a lot of loot here. surprised I haven't found a trauma kit in a while. I think this goes back up to where I was just at. Yes, it does. Okay, so I need an explosive. Wait, I never did check up here. I need an explosives of 7 or the incendiary perk. Looks like did they just gut the fucking temple? Wow. Rude. What was that noise for? Like an observation noise.
I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Okay. Are you sure? Do a quick save. Alright, I know I just said. I'm curious to see what this does, even though I just saved. Oh, I don't need to do that yet. You know, honestly, I did the save. I'm gonna see what happens whenever I bring a cultist into this place. I'm curious.
You bring a cultist into my presence? I hope this isn't a sign you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning on removing the cultists from Newton one at a time, like this one here? I was expecting different results.
Well, then it seems today is your lucky day. The Dawn and Newton have been dealt with. By us. Care to hear all the bloody particulars? Come on, Commander. You never let me talk about Viscera.
You saw a problem and followed your own methods to solve it. I can admire that. Here's something for your trouble. If you removed Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reasoned something predicted has come to pass. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. The web is an order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative. Only theoretically. The protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
Okay. Well, this seems like a good as place as any to stop for today. So I will be doing that. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, keep it copacetic. Good night, y'all.